that's a rival. That much is true. Yeah, I know you said, baby, this is final. And I blame myself. All that's left of me now is an animal. And I cry for help. I wish my call's gonna reach you. Give it my all, 'cause I need you out. Let it go, let it go, let it go, till I get you alone. I can't help but I like to move. I like to move. I wish my call's gonna reach you. Give it my all, 'cause I need you. I will like to move. Baby, I will like to move. When the sun fades, when the night awaits, I'll be howling and howling and howling for you, babe. Can't keep my pain quiet any longer. Gotta let it out. Are you anywhere near? So I wonder, can you hear me now? I know it ain't over till it's over, 'cause I'm still alive. If only you'd come a bit closer, maybe I'll survive. I wish my call's gonna reach you. Give it my all, 'cause I need you out. Let it go, let it go, let it go, till I get you alone. I can't help but I like to move. I like to move. I wish my call's gonna reach you. Give it my all, 'cause I need you. I will like to move. Baby, I will like to move. When the sun fades, when the night awaits, I'll be howling and howling and howling for you, babe. I'll be howling and howling and howling for you, babe. I'll be howling and howling and howling for you, babe.
Hey guys, what is going on? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is my YFZ 450R. Old girl looking all good in her orange. We got the backup unit out here. We got the TRX 90 out here, but Dad took it up to the front to get his wristband, because for some reason they didn't have wristbands when we got in here. But we are all set up out here at round number 5 of the MWXC series. We're out here in Rosedale, Indiana, which is pretty nice because this race is only about a half hour from the house. So that's kind of the nice thing I did notice about the Midwest series is they stay a lot closer to where we live compared to the extremes really weren't that far. I mean, we're spoiled here in Indiana. I'm going to be honest. We've got 4 race series, and there's probably 15 or 20 different racetracks within an hour and a half of my house. So we're kind of spoiled here. I know a lot of you guys have to drive quite a bit of ways to get to a track, but we're kind of spoiled. It was rough driving. I say rough. Driving an hour and 15 minutes to some of the extremes when you got a lot of the Midwest are within a half hour, 45 minutes of the house. But anyway, nonetheless, we're close to home, and we're out here for a good old-fashioned race weekend. So we'll see. This is a new property to me. Never raced here before. Midwest has been racing here for a couple years now, several years I believe, but new property for me, never raced here, and so we'll see how it goes. Should be a good weekend. We got a lot of rain this week, which helped out a lot, so it should keep down the dust in the woods, maybe even have a couple little slick spots. We'll probably be kicking up some dust out in the fields though. That's just part of it this time of year, but luckily, like I said, we got a lot of rain this week. It really moistened up the soil a little bit, so hopefully it should be pretty good. But we're all set up. getting ready. Zach Schinkel, their family, the Schinkels, they're on the way. 701 Racing. We got spots saved for them. Harrison and his family, they're on their way. We got a couple other buddies coming. Overall, it should be a good weekend of racing and camping. So I think we're going to go out at some point. There's a pro hill, so we need to go find that. If we find that, I'll take you guys with me. And then there's kind of some motocross style, just some small jumps. I'll probably go take a look at those at some point. But other than that, it's going to be a good one. We got an 8.3 mile track, big old long track for a local. You don't see that very often. Usually we're dealing with like 5, 6, 7 at most. But a little over 8 mile track should be pretty good there. And yeah, I'll quit yapping at this point, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, out here on the track, we found some cool jumps. So let me turn you around and show you. So the track comes in over there on that side. We come in, and then you can see a little jump right there. That's kind of just a jump to flat. There's nothing crazy. It's almost like technically kind of a step up, not much. You run down here, there's the first berm. You come down here, you got kind of a short tabletop, nothing crazy. You go to the corner, way over there on the other side of that hill, on the other side of this jump, and then that jump's actually a double. So it's pretty big. Not sure if I'm gonna full send it yet or not. I mean, it's not that big, but it's just, I don't know if you have enough run. So we'll come out of the corner either in second gear pinned, or might have enough time to shift up to third, I'm not sure. Then we come up here, you've got a small tabletop, nothing crazy, and then you have one last tabletop coming out, and it's kind of a little bit bigger, and by bigger I mean just a little bit larger than the others, but nothing crazy. We're not talking 40-50 foot tabletops or anything. They're probably 20-foot tabletops at most. So be a little bit of fun, and it's right back here behind the start line, so easy access for the fans. Should be a little bit of fun. Probably have Dad get some video out here. And then I will mention, I didn't take any video because it ended up being kind of disappointing. We went out, we did find the pro hill. It's nothing spectacular. Probably won't even have Dad go out to it. May not, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's nothing crazy. So just came up, found some jumps, looked at the start a little bit, and that's about it. So I will catch up with you guys probably in the morning. Well, good morning, race fans. It is Saturday morning, which is race day, as you guys know. So yeah, so far we got us a beautiful morning this morning. It's in the mid 60s, a little humid, not too bad. Unfortunately, it's supposed to get a little toasty today, upper 80s, I think almost 90 degrees with some humidity, so it's going to be another hot one, unfortunately. But we're going to embrace it as best we can because everybody's got a race in it, and we'll see how it goes. We're getting hydrated the last couple days. Big thing that you need to do when you're racing, even when it's cooler out. I always make sure I am drinking plenty of water leading up, as well as just some Gatorade, some electrolytes, different stuff to kind of mix it in, so that way you don't drink too much water. That is possible. But anyway, nonetheless, we're gonna head up to the start line, get some videos of the younger guys, and then I'll probably catch back up with you probably around the AM race or so, get ready to head, take the quad up to the line, and all that fun stuff. So I'll see you then. Okay guys, well, it is just about race time. As you can hear, there's still quads going by. We got the AM finishing up, so not too long before we get started, probably in the next hour or so. We're all decked out in some fly racing mesh gear, of course, because it's a little toasty out here today. A nice crisp 88 degrees. I think that actually was the leader right there, so they should be finishing up here soon. I'm guessing this was his last lap, so keep me nice and cool today. Got the old Atlas neck brace. I don't ever talk about this, but yeah, Atlas neck brace is what I run. Sorry. Atlas Air neck brace. We got our USWE hydration pack, keeping us good and hydrated, all that good stuff. Zach, you ready to go? We got Zach. Harrison, you ready? Logan's quad's there. He's somewhere. He's back there. Logan, you ready to go? He's ready to go. We're all ready to go. So it's gonna be a toasty one. It's gonna be a fast track, pretty wide open. Not my strong suit, not gonna lie, but we're going to go out there and we're going to give it our best effort, try not to overheat, and just have a good time. So we'll see you guys out there. Okay guys, out here doing some MWXC round 5 racing. It's going to be a good one. Got some dust, just a little bit. Got some fast open track. See what happens. Get a practice start in here. Okay guys, here we go. Okay, guys, well, we made it back home, and unfortunately not what we were looking for this weekend. So let's go over it. So like I talked about, it was a hot one, and hot races, hot summer, dry, dusty, which it really wasn't that dusty. It was dusty in the fields. It got pretty dusty, but in the woods was pretty good. So, but those types of races I usually struggle with. So we got going off the line, got a pretty decent start, going second into the woods. I latched on to the leader, and we took off. So that was hands down the bright side coming out of this weekend was that first lap. That first lap was the best I've ever felt on a quad. That was the fastest I've probably ever ridden on a quad. And just overall, like, my confidence was through the roof because I was like, man, I've got the speed. I can hang with these guys. Feels awesome. Until lap number 2, which is when my endurance, or lack thereof, kicked in. So basically what happened was I went out super hard, which you can't do in a 2-hour-long race. And I went out there. I pushed way too hard. And I hit a wall, and I hit a wall hard. Unfortunately, it felt like all the energy left my body. So I was having trouble holding on to the handlebars. I was having trouble standing up. I couldn't stand up, and therefore I was getting beat to death. And so my body was just, it was a big-time struggle. So unfortunately, after lap 2, I went ahead, finished lap 2. But my lap time slowed down big time. I ran like a 23-minute lap, the first lap, and then the second lap, I ran like a 26-minute lap. So as you guys can see, I slowed down big time. Just not what we were looking for, and I just got so hot from exerting myself so quickly that it wasn't smart for me to be out there anymore. So I pulled off middle of lap 3. And decided to call it a day just because last thing I wanted to do was hurt myself for the next up-and-coming races. So pulled off, got cooled down, had a fan on me, had some ice packs and stuff. I just got really hot and just, wasn't my day. Unfortunately, endurance never used to really be my problem, but what was speed. And I think I've been focusing on speed so much here, practicing at home and that kind of thing, that I've just been focusing so much on speed that I've got the speed now. I saw that in the first lap. I hung with those guys, I rode with them, and I felt comfortable doing it too. That was the biggest, positive coming away from it, was I felt comfortable running the pace those guys were running, but now I just can't hold that pace. So that's going to be the big focus over the next several weeks, several months, is working on my endurance, because that was definitely the biggest struggle that I had this weekend. So no excuses other than I just don't have the fitness, because this thing is absolutely dialed in. 100%, this quad is the best handling, the best feeling quad I have ever ridden. I have this thing pretty much perfect. Like, it has been absolutely amazing. No fault of it. I've got the best parts money can buy, and I've got it set up with lots of help from different people, and this thing is absolutely dialed in. I've got the speed, I've got the quad, now I just need the fitness. So that all I can do is that's on my end. There's nothing wrong with the quad. And now there's nothing really wrong with my confidence and, ability to go the speeds that they're going either. So it's going to be on me the next several weeks, next several months to get back at it. I will admit, I think it was like the end of May going into June. I took some time off. I got super busy with work, and then outside of that. And I took way more time off than I needed to. I wasn't really riding. I wasn't really working out, that kind of stuff. And I think that really hurt me, because it was probably 3 or 4 weeks there where I didn't do much of racing, riding, anything. And I think I'm unfortunately starting to feel the effects of that little hiatus. So we need to get back at it, make sure we're staying training and all that good stuff. because there's no excuses. So with that, I'm going to keep it short. Like I said, I don't even know what results were because, like I said, I pulled off after lap 2.5, or after lap 2, about halfway through lap 3. So don't even know what results were, but honestly, I don't really care at this point because we're going to put this race behind us. Absolutely loved the track, though. Had nothing to do with the track. Track was amazing, flowed super well, and really wasn't that rough at all. Super smooth, just an overall great time. So big thanks to MWXC for putting on yet another great event. Unfortunately, the conditions just weren't in my favor this weekend. So we'll go back to the drawing board. We got Staunton coming up next week. So that is my absolute favorite track. And I think it's supposed to be a tad bit cooler than it was this weekend. So hopefully, crossing my fingers, a little bit cooler. And then maybe some good track conditions should overall have us sitting pretty good. So thank you guys for coming and watching. I really do appreciate it. Talked to a lot of great people this weekend. Met some new faces, as always. And overall, it's just been, so far, pretty decent season, you know. B class is going to have its growing pains. I didn't expect to come in and just win this year. I actually expected to be doing worse than I am. Before this round, I was leading the points in the Midwest Series. But we'll see what happens after this round. Probably drop down a couple spots. But like I said, I never intended to come in this year and just win B class. So what we want to do is just get back, go back to the drawing board, get some training in, and hopefully get our fitness built back up for hopefully maybe put in some good results throughout the end of the year. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.